the flesh, you hear me? I don't know. It looked like it's a little fuzzy on here, but I'm still live, you hear me? So this story that I'm about to tell now, I mean, it's gonna be short, quick, to the point type, you know. So at this point in time, as a matter of fact, no, I could extend that for real. So I'm with my homeboy. Rest in peace to my homie Slink. You know, he got killed in my house. That's a whole nother story that I talk about. So I'm with him and shit. You know, we out there one day at my crib where everybody around the hood used to chill at. You know, shout out to all my people over there for real, West Side, Baltimore. So we over there, we chilling for real, we drinking, you know, talking about what type of females we about to bring through, what we about to do. At the time, I was selling weed at that time for real. Mind you, like, this is when I was like 17, 18, you know, those type, yeah. Yeah, I was 18, definitely for real, because that's when, yeah, so yeah, we doing that. We chilling. We smoking and yeah, man, we drinking. I always, if people know me, they know I goes to the bar for real. I frequent the bar. To say I'm an alcoholic probably is an understatement. But at the same time, I don't drink liquor no more. Back then, I was drinking liquor and beer. You feel? I get a half a gallon of liquor for real, Ciroc, Grey Goose, like every type of. But my favorite drink was always the Remy 1780. Like that's my shit. 1738, matter of fact. So yeah, I'd be drinking that. But when I ain't had a liquor, I would definitely have a 40. A 40 is still reserved. 211. Still drink that to this day. But no more liquor really. I drink liquor on occasions. But anyway, back to the story. Um, so yeah, we in there, we chilling, we spoke, we drinking. You feel what I'm saying? So my homie, yo, hit me up for real. He gotta go ahead and this dude, he wants some, you know, some grass or whatever, wants some weed. So I'm like, bet I'm gonna make that sale or whatever. So I look at my little stash spot. And my stash spot, I only had like, I'm gonna say like give or take about 20 bags of weed left for real. So my dumb mind, that dumb young mentality, instead of, cause he only wanted a couple bags, the nigga that hit me on the phone, the homie that hit me on the phone. He only wanted a couple bags. Instead of me just grabbing 2 bags out of that 20 bags, I goes ahead and grab the whole thing. And why I did it is still dumb, but it was for a reason at the same time. Because the homie lived directly around the corner. And I'm talking about like a 2 minute walk. Like really like his house is down it, like right behind my shit. So I goes ahead, you feel me? I grab my whole sack, throw that bitch in for real, my pocket, not worried about shit. I'm like, we coolin'. Now that bring me back to the drinking part. I had a 40 still for real. While I was on my way, you know, to give him his shit for real, get my money. So we walking up for real, about to hit the corner for real. Boom, soon as we hit the corner, we see the police coming down. We see the police coming down, like literally down the road. So we look to our right and we like, dang. I'm like, yo, I gave this my homeboy, he asked me for the brew, whatever, whatever. So of course, you know, I share with my niggas. That's my niggas for real. Hey, family for me. Like, I gave him the brew, whatever. So he literally drinking. he got the 40 like this for real while the police is coming down. I'm like, God damn. I'm like, I hope they don't do no dumb shit. Cause we known for getting pulled over. I'll tell you about them stories too. So they straight beat all the sirens and shit going off. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? And the only thing in my mind I'm thinking is that, damn, I got all of these fucking bags, yo, on me. Got the whole thing, not just 2 bags, which would have been good. I got the whole thing on me, 20. So he pulls us up, the same protocol how they usually do. Yeah, man. What's going on, y'all? This ain't California. You got a 40, and they talking to my homeboy because he the one with the bottle in his hand, even though it's mine. He like, yeah, what's going on? What is you doing? I need to see some type of identification, da-da-da. And I'm just thinking in my head, like, yo, please don't search niggas. Please don't, for real. And eventually, it comes to the point when they like, yeah, man, I'm about to go ahead. That's probable cause right there because you drinking in public. And they searching before he gets searched first. He come out clean. He good for real. Only thing he got on him is that bottle or whatever for real. The day and already took and sat down. On me, yo said if the police was telling me this, like if there's anything in there, yo, if you honest with me, I do something worse. Don't do that, man. I don't know. Some cops might let it slide because I've seen cops do it. But in the majority of the cases, yo, that shit really don't work, man. If you tell them, yeah, I do got something on me, to be honest, for real, da-da-da. Sometimes it'll work, but a lot of times it don't. So I wouldn't advise anybody to do that. I wouldn't advise anybody to be in that lifestyle, period. Because it will have you in the bookings. And if you don't like niggas, don't go, period. Don't go to jail. Don't go to prison. None of that. So anyway, I'm telling the police why he about to search me. I'm like, nah, I ain't got nothing. Thinking in my mind, I don't know, maybe I was tipsy thinking he wasn't going to find nothing. He said, I got it. He was like, man, he was like, see, if you would have just been honest, nigga, to let this slide, da-da-da. This all happened from a phone call from my homeboy that lived right around the corner. And me walking with my homeboy. I blamed him while he was still living for real in my mind for a lot. You know what I mean? But I'm the dumb one at the end of the day. Like, it's my responsibility. I'm grown now, so I know, like, my wrongdoings and whatever for real. And I never even went at him and shit for real for that situation because it was like, I was locked up, got locked up for that shit for real. Thinking and shit like, damn, yo, why did he drink that shit? Why they was kind of like, neither one of us knew the police was coming down the street. Neither one of us. So they goes here, they put the cuffs on me. They goes here to locking him up. I'm like, dang. And see, the difference, me and Slank for real, we a year apart for real. You feel me? I'm a year older, he a year younger. So I was 18 and he was 17. So they goes here, lock him up, I guess for public intoxication and drinking outside, some BS charge for real. Of course, he gets out quicker than he went in. Like, he get picked up. Yeah, man, he ain't even really go in. He ain't go to no jail or nothing like that. People came ASAP. So I gets locked up. I'm going to the bookings. I said, dang, didn't get to make my sale. I ain't get to make my money, nothing. Like, just straight get picked up. Done. I'm like, all right, bang. I'm in the bookings now for real. Now, although they got my weed, and of course it's not getting that shit back for real. That's definitely not gonna be on your property list. If you get locked up with drugs of any kind or guns, you're not getting that when you get the fuck out. Believe that. If any dummy or ignorant person, I'ma say, think that, then they got a lot more to learn from the street for real. So I'm in the bookings or whatever, I'm chilling. I'm like, damn, man, like shit, yo, time passing so slow for real for me. I go ahead, to the commissioner, and they tell me, my bond, and they let me know. Well, I go to the judge, they tell me, what the bond gonna be and all of that shit. I'm like, oh, this only this much. It was about, what was it, like a $10,000 bond or whatever, but you could pay percentages with the bail bonds people. Like a 1% is the best you can get for real, $100. I'm like, bet. I'm like, I got my money already. I got more than that stashed up already in a house that I was at. All right, bet. Shit, I can go ahead, call up my dukes, tell her, you feel, I don't even need your money, man. Like, I just need you to go search, to that spot and, get what I got. You feel me? Give me my bread, bring it down, do what you gotta do, to the bond, but get me out. So I hit her up, hit my mother up. I'm like, yeah, mom, locked up, whatever. Got locked up for some drug charges and shit that they caught me with or whatever. It was only weed. When I'm telling the whole shit, because I don't care. It's the weed, so I ain't get booked for no crack or nothing like that, which is that's another story. But so I'm like, yeah, man, I needed you to get that and come bail me out. You're not using your money, so everything true. As y'all could tell by the video title, it didn't really go that well. She get to the point of saying, nah, I think I think you need to stay in there. Maybe this will straighten you up and you'll be, successful or do the right things at least when you get when you come out. And I'm sitting there, I'm so frustrated, like I'm really frustrated. I'm locked up. I lost my drugs. I lost the money. Like, and I got money, but you telling me I need to stay in here, and I already got the money to get me out of here? Oh no, we ain't rocking like that. Like, man, what the is you mean? Like, I gotta stay in here. She like, yeah, maybe this will work better. If you stay in there for a few, you will change your life and stop doing this and doing that. When I tell you, yo, that was the first time in my whole life, yo, that I wowed on my mother so bad. Yo, and remind you, I'm in a dorm, so it's about 60 men, about like 60 men in the dorm for real. I was on 4 South. If anybody been down to Bookings in Baltimore and know what I'm talking about. So, we in the jail, I'm in the dorm or whatever and shit, in the Bookings I'm in, and I'm wildin', yo. What the fuck you mean? The fuck you mean staying here? Like, this shit gonna make me better. Like, I'm gonna come out and be a better person after being in here. You all the way, like, yo, all you gotta do is get the money. There's money in there that I've been stashed. Just go ahead and do that so you can come pick me up. That's all. All you gotta do is drop all the money. Once I get up out of there, no, you ain't even gotta pick me up from the jet. I get my way back. Believe it. No, well, man, as soon as she said no, I'm not gonna do, man, that phone out there and that beat at the piece got everybody at the door looking at the nigga like, oh, this nigga wildin' for real. So from right there, I guess they was like, I ain't finna fuck with yo, cause I went ham for real. I was mad. I was mad as a bitch, yo. Knowing that you gotta get out of jail free card, that is exactly how it is, yo, in real life. Like, you got the money to come home that exact same day. But somebody that's not gonna get it is terrible. So, boom, I'm still in there. I'm in there for a few more days. I'm still trying to figure out, like, damn, yo, what could I do, yo, to get home? Because, I wanted to get back to the same shit I was doing. And this is a reminder for parents, too. Trying to keep your kids in jail that's only 18 and shit like that around a bunch of grown men. Yeah, 18, you technically grown. I know I was in my mind, but looking back at it, I was still immature, with the things that I did. Not as far as he laughing type shit, or always joking. I never been that type to really do that. But as far as, mindset goes and where I need to really focus my whole energy, I was immature with that for real. So I goes head, I'm in there for about like 4 days by that time. And something was just like, you know what? Let me go call up my homie and shit. And I said, let me call up my homie. So I calls up my homie Sam and shit. To this day, I put his name out there because he a trail one for real. I calls him up, tell him the whole situation, da da da. And he accepted the call. That was trail too for real. So, I calls him up. He like, yeah, what it is, bro? Like, shit, man, they got me locked up for this dumbass shit, da da da. I'm like, gee, I got some money, instead, some da da da. You feel me? Yeah, I mean, I give it to you when I get home, cause I ain't want him, going in the crib and shit, and had people like, what the fuck is he doing there, looking through? You feel what I'm saying? Like, cause it's only family really in there. It got to be family and or my peoples that's around, but I'm not there. You feel me? And my peoples probably doing whatever they doing. So he like, shit, all right, that sound like a bet. I was like, all right, I got you as soon as I get out. So he goes there, he gets the money, comes through and bails me out. Never had solid niggas like, yo, a lot of people don't got solid niggas like that'll really do that, like, and make the move for you, like, man, that's my nigga to this day. Just seen him not too long ago. You know, niggas be working and all of that, so I got kids and all of that, so different, but yeah, he definitely went ahead, got that shit right. I said, thank God. I said, man, yo really got me out. So at the total, I got out that next day, you know. So I spent, I'ma say like it was about 5 days for real. If I'm not mistaken, it was only 5 days that I spent in there. And it wasn't bad, but as the story progresses, you will know I've been in there longer than that, after that shit, which was different type of crimes I committed. Um, and yeah, that's pretty much the end of that story. My mother, I just spoke to her yesterday. I mean, even even now that I look back on that, like, this one thing I still won't understand is why she didn't bet talking about it's gonna make you a better man. I never heard that, cause don't nothing make you better really. They call it a rehabilitation center. No, that shit make you more crazy. It make you do shit, man. I got a song saying I got locked up and I came home just to act a fool. The way I keep it too, they swear I was a maintenance man. I don't need to make a plan, put them in a vacant van. Like it make you crazy being in there. So if that's parenting by having your kid sit in jail or in prison, trust me, man. All you doing is really fucking him up mentally more, like, or making corrupting his mind. Like, yo, now I'm not allowing this. I ain't doing that. I ain't about to, you feel me? Like, all the way around the board. So, you know, but like I said, I did get out. And what did I start doing? I got locked up. I came home just to act a fool. So the shit that I was already doing to get locked up was even worse when I got home. And to leave people on a positive note, no longer doing none of that. Been changed my ways. I stopped robbing years and years and years ago. Stopped selling drugs, cocaine, everything you could think of except pretty much crystal meth and PCP. It's the only two that I really don't think I sold. So, yeah, I'm back on the track. And kids, stay out of jails. Listen to your parents. Listen to whoever your guardian is if they telling you the right things to do. And I know eventually y'all going to hear this and one ear out the other. Trust me on this, G. You don't want that life. You don't want no nigga. You don't want Big Bubba in a cell with you and try and really take your manhood. And if you ain't a man, it's gonna happen and you're not gonna like it. And even if it ain't Big Bubba, it'll be a Tyrone, a Mike, a Calvin, all three of them getting your ass every arm you got, which is both your leg and yeah, man. If you want that type of violence and you with that type of life, well, be my guest. I ain't got shit to say. I'm a heterosexual male. I love women, always have. So I don't got that outlook. But if that's your preference, go ahead. You go ahead. Keep committing crimes. Do your thing. Get locked up. And think it's a joke. Think it's funny. Think it's funny. The outcome is always going to be bad for you. I'm telling you that. But anyway, it's Young Sad, man. Like, subscribe, comment. Like, subscribe, and comment, man. If y'all love the stories, please like, subscribe, and comment. Keep it G, keep it gangster, keep it safe, and keep it out of harm's way. And I'm out, baby.